Hello guys, it's Ign Hl04 back with another Splinterlands video. Today we're gonna take a look at how to build a fire deck from the start. We're gonna start with $50, we're gonna start with $100, and we're gonna start with $150. I'm gonna take you through on how to build a competitive fire deck in bronze and silver and what cards I would recommend. And let's hop right into the video. But first and foremost, if you like this type of content, please feel free to like and subscribe, and also comment down below if I should keep on doing this series. So let's go now to our little cheat sheet, and we're gonna start right off. First up, we have a Tarsa, which is the cheapest bronze summoner. Then we have a Yasik and the Skeogre. The Skeogre costs double it, and the Yasik is about $23. All those are maxed out for bronze, and there is the max price for silver, except these are all the max bronze prices and the max silver prices. And for me, I would go with a max Tarsa for the $50 deck because she's the cheapest summoner and we need those. So we can add $8.48 value. Why doesn't it show everything? Let's do it like this. And then we're gonna go through the commons. For the commons, I have to say, I think every common card is worth the money because they are so cheap in bronze. And I think it's good to just take all of them. But I have to point out, personally for the $50 deck, I would leave out the Slime and the Mirage, which are about $6.63. So it's more than 50% of all of the cards, and we would leave out, if we leave those out, we would leave with a $2.38 in total, which is way less than $9, and we can spend those money on legendaries later on. Then we're gonna go through the rares, and there we have an Accept Dilemma. There we can leave out like a Tinderlock, which costs about $3.7, and we can leave out a Techno-Visologist, which is about $1.52, who are very expensive and we don't need those. And if we leave those out because they're overpriced, we come about $2.95. And now we have like a good summoner. We have already common and rares, which would, I haven't calculated it in total, but if you just look at the prices now, it's like 3 plus 2 is 5, is 530. Let's make it 540. It's about $14 for the commons and the rares, and now we have about $36 to spend on the epics and legendaries. So if you wanna do it like that, I'm gonna now give you a solution for if you only want to buy fire cards, and also if you wanna buy some neutral cards. First up, if you only want to buy fire cards, we have now, out of the $50, we have spent about, I'm just gonna calculate how much we have left. We have about $36.19 left, which would approximately give us nearly all of the epics and legendaries. So if we just calculate them together, if we're just gonna reduce the epics from them, and we can buy all of the epics and legendaries, and are still left with 64 cents if we don't need any neutral cards. And for me, that's really a good deal because those are really amazing cards and they will help a lot. But if you need if you also want to buy some, what's it called? Some neutral cards for them, it's gonna be profitable to leave out a Mordius, which I think is an amazing card. It's not that overpriced. I can live with him. But you can leave him out and buy for the $7 some neutral cards for him, like in Uraeus, for example. But if you do it like that, let's just gonna quickly change this up a little bit because I don't know why something's on the right side, something is on the left side. I actually don't know. What? 16 point. I don't know why it's on the right side, but in total we would come out. I'm gonna use a quick calculator on my phone, and it's gonna sum up to approximately $49 and 36.6 cents, which is not that bad. We still have 70 cents to go and we have a full build fire deck. Then let's see what we can change if we work with a $100 budget. Like for a $100 budget, we can take some serious summoners. So I think for a $100 budget, I want to go with a Silver Max Geogre for $41. So $40.89. Then we have about $60 left to spend on max silver level cards. And therefore, now I'm also going to start with commons again. I won't be paying 38 for the commons because we wouldn't be able to have the cards left. So I'm just going to write it on the side. We have 59.11 left. So now that we have a starting point for $59, we're gonna subtract our commons through them. I want a Heatsmith, Bloodmaker, Sorcerer. I'm gonna get every common again, except the Slime and the Mirage. So I'm just gonna add those numbers up real quick and show you the solution. So we're gonna add up with about $48.4. So we spent about 11 point, let's make it 10.7 approximate $10.7. I'm not calculating it correctly because I just want to show you what cards I would buy. So I would go with a Heatsmith until a Platoon. So like with those, oh, wrong column, like with those, all of them. Then when we go to the rares, we have $48 to go. I want to buy the reds. I want to buy every card, like exactly minus the technovisiologist and the Tenelog, because as I said before, I would not want them because those are too expensive. So I'm just gonna add everything up and see how much we are ending it. So we have about $34 left after we bought all of our rares. 34.13 if we are exactly 0.13. And now we have $34 for all of our epics and legendaries. So, as you know me, I'm just gonna go through the epics first. I want the lava launcher, which costs about 93 cents. Then I want a Tusk, because Tusk is amazing. But I'm gonna only buy a level 1 Tusk, because we don't need a level 2 one. Then also, like a bronze Tusk. And also what we're going to get is a bronze maxed forgotten one for $7. Which brings us to $21.07. Which was for me is a very good price to hunt legendaries for. With $24, first up we're gonna buy a bronze fiend for $4. Now we have 17 left. What do we need for those $17? We can really go for a max level. Either we go for, let's see what we don't do with it. I want a gram for $13.8 max level. So we have $3 to go. With the $3.2, we're gonna buy a Sinage, a level 1 Sinage. And we have $1.17 left, which we're gonna save for the next deck. So in total we spend about $98.83. And I'm just gonna go through the cards what we're gonna buy. So commons, we bought all of the commons for a $100 deck budget until the platoon, so we bought those 4. Then also we bought these rares and also the tennis striker. For the epics we went for a max Tarsa, a level 2 Tusk, and a level 2 forgotten one. And for the legendaries we got a fiend level 1, a gram level 2, and a Sinage level 1, and we have $1.17 left. And if you want to spend all of the money, you can also buy Infinite Rising for $1.2 approximately. Those 3 cents more or less are not exactly worth it. And we have to point out that we bought a Sky Ogre. Then for the $150 in silver, I'm gonna go with a Max Diasic, which is about $72. So 150 minus the 72.08 is about $77. And we have a little more money left over, but we got a max level Yasik. So for the $77, we're gonna buy approximately the same cards but I have to admit we have $70 more to spend than only $100. So with those 70 more dollars, like, let's just subtract the 60 from them because we're not gonna buy the 7 cards as we had before. So we are left with $17.92 approximately. And now what are we doing with those? Either we're buying neutral system or we keep upgrading our fire deck. One opportunity would be to get the forgotten one and next level, so to level 3, which would cost us about $10. Then we were left with 7.92. And with those $7.92, I would suggest you to buy a Mordius for the $7.5. Because the Mordius is gonna help you especially with the piercing. Because normally the Mordius gets piercing at level 4. But now you have a Jacek and you can use him a level 1 with 5 attack, 4 speed and piercing in higher mantle battles. Which is an amazing card. And would help you a lot. And that's I would spend the $150. It's not very different. We only upgrade the forgotten one with $10 and buy a Mordius. And also we switch out the Kyogre with the Jacek. But that's the whole video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you do, feel free to like and subscribe and also comment down below if this was helpful to you.